Hello, Dr. Howard Dennis, your certified high performance coach today. And we're going through our charge sessions, and this is charge session number 3, which is competence. First live session of 2026. So first off, Happy New Year. Grab your journal and let's learn together. And with competence, our goals today are to discover how you engage the drive for it. And we want to direct you your most useful areas to apply your competence. All right. And I was remembering, and I've discussed this before, in February of 1996, I graduated from Palmer College of Chiropractic, and I was going down to northeast part of Tennessee, which is the beautiful area of the country, and open up my practice. I was buying an existing practice, and I was going to immediately be business partners with a master at what we call the Gonstead system of chiropractic. There's different ways of doing chiropractic, and that's just the system that I do and learned. And Dr. Charlie Ward, he was a master at it. He worked with Gonstead himself, and he was a fellow in the Gonstead system. And I was learning directly from the horse's mouth. And it was a little scary to me because, man, I had to step up and learn. And when we want to go into that next area and step into that next area and be more and become more, sometimes it can be scary. And sometimes the new habits we need to develop, we don't want to do. But that's what it's all about. High performance is growing. And when we grow, we learn more and we become more competent. Because we know if we don't feel as competent as we should at something, then we're not going to be as confident in it, as confident to try it. All right? And I graduated and I knew I needed to grow. So I was a little shaky in my confidence about going down and buying a new practice and becoming more. But it was well worth it. And so that's when we put our bravery on, our courage on, and we learn, because we got to choose things to learn to become more. Because if we don't develop in knowledge and our skills and our abilities, then we can't grow in that area. We can't reach high performance. We talked about 3 or 4 weeks back about competence, and we had to rate ourselves. And if you didn't, no big deal. You can go back to that charge session number 1. But let's just read the definition of competence, and then what I would like you to do is rate yourself, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being great, 1 being you need a lot of help. Competence: I have the knowledge, skills, ability, and wisdom needed to achieve my goals. I'm regularly learning new things that help me progress. I know what I must learn in the coming months to be more successful. What would you rate your competence at? And if you did rate yourself 3 or 4 weeks ago, what would you rate yourself now on a scale of 1 to 10? And did it go up or did it go down? And why? And if you just started today and you got that journal off, why would you rate your competence in what you want to grow in at the number or at the level you've rated yourself? And why? And let me ask you this. What area in your life do you have your highest competence in? For me, it's certified high performance coaching. And that's what we're doing today. Also, 30 years as a chiropractor. All right? There's certain things that I've done for a long time, like weight training too. I love it. I've always loved training with weights and exercise. All right? What do you have your highest competence in? And how did you develop that? It's practice. Sometimes it's going to school. Sometimes it's taking YouTube courses. And how did you develop that over the years? And how many years did it take to develop that? All right? And if you had to teach someone why you're so successful, and if you had to give them success tips on why you're so competent in this field, what 3 tips would you give them of why you're so competent in that area of expertise that you're thinking about right now? And then, is there any situations in your life where you lack competence? And what knowledge, skills, and abilities do you need to learn to become more? Maybe it's speaking. Maybe you need to learn how to become a better speaker. Take some paid courses. Join a speaking group. Maybe it's learning to weave or knit or something else. It's amazing with the internet now what we can do and grow ourselves. And have you chose any goals for January to grow in competence in that field that you want to grow in? All right? And who do you need to reach out to get better at? And once again, what monthly goal would you need to set to get the competence you need to become that speaker, to become that writer, to become that coach, to become whatever you want to become, a better husband, a better wife, a better father, a better mother. So what I'm making 2026 a time to grow. And there's some things that are very uncomfortable that I'm going to be doing and growing in. One of them, I'm going to become smarter with my money, and I'm going to put it in places that grow better than just putting it in the bank or a savings account. All right. So I need to learn how to do that. There's one thing called IBC, Infinite Banking Concept, and it's Becoming Your Own Banker. Nelson Nash has a great book on that. You can get that in Audible too. It's no gimmick. It's nothing magic. It's just being smarter with our money. There's some other goals that I have too. What's your big goal for January? Write that down. Take action today and step into January in action, in forward motion. All right? And if you need to get in forward motion and write these goals down, write your goals down for this first quarter. Think of 2026 as this first quarter and maybe box out January, February, March, and write 3 things down, a theme for each month of what you're going to go for, and stick with it and learn what you need to learn to be more competent. And then the confidence grows, okay? And if you would like some help and you'd like to write this out and work this out, I want to give you a 5-step clarity blueprint for free. Simply enter your name below in the featured link and let us know where you want us to send that free report. Or you can simply text us at 423-460-9757 and text us clarity, and we'll send you that 5-step clarity blueprint for free. And let's go forward in 2026 in a better way. Once again, Dr. Howard Dennis, your certified high performance coach. Go out there and be more today.